showed the power of the internet. Can you translate that vote or those cash amounts into votes?
Texas Congressman and presidential hopeful Ron Paul is in Des Moines. He joins us live. Good morning to you, Congressman.
Good morning. I'm in Des Moines, Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay, that's good. We're glad to hear that. Gretchen's going to go into the whole thing about how you raise the money in a minute or so. But I wanted to ask you about something. Mike Huckabee has started running an ad in Iowa, where you're at right now, also in New Hampshire and South Carolina. And in the back, it's a window pane, but it looks a lot like a cross. And we had a guest a little while ago who said he thought it was inappropriate to be using religion for political purposes. Congressman, I'm just curious what you think.
Well, I haven't thought about it completely, but, you know, it reminds me of what Sinclair Lewis once said. He says, when fascism comes to this country, it will be wrapped in the flag, carrying a cross. And I don't know whether that's a fair assessment or not, but you wonder about using a cross like he is the only Christian, or implying that subtly. So I don't think I would ever use anything like that.
Well, I certainly don't think, Governor Huckabee is not selling fascism. He's simply sending out a Christmas message. Anyway, just curious how you felt about that. Congressman, if you would sit right there in Des Moines for just another moment, we're going to take a quick time out and continue our conversation with Ron Paul live.
And we're back with presidential candidate Ron Paul. Good morning to you again, Congressman.
Good morning.
So some people might call you the $1 million man, but actually you're the $6 and some change $1 million man, because on Sunday, that's how much your supporters raised for you over the internet. How did you do it?
Well, I didn't do it. The supporters did it. They did it spontaneously. They organized it themselves, and they found me on the internet. And they did. It was over $6 million, and even yesterday there was another $500,000 because some people, I guess, couldn't get in on the internet the first day. But, to me it is astounding. We had over 55,000 donations. 25,000 were brand new donors. So something very special is going on in the country, and we've tapped into it. I think the message of the Constitution and individual freedom and limited government and a changed foreign policy is really catching on.
So are these people who are donating to your campaign the people who are not being called in the polls? Because nationally and in Iowa and New Hampshire, you still are in single digits as far as support.
That is right, because a lot of people who support me used to be Republicans, and they dropped out of disgust, and they didn't vote last time, so therefore they wouldn't be on the rolls. Also, it's made up of a lot of young people who haven't voted before, and they're college kids, and they carry cell phones, so they're not going to be polled. So I don't think the polls are accurate, but we don't know exactly where we stand because nobody knows. The only way we're going to find out is to have an election. So I'm sure we're going to do much better than the polls show.
Okay, let me do a little kind of a situation with you here. I'm going to say a topic, and if you can give me a one-word response. Iraq.
One word, okay.
Iraq.
Iraq. We need to come home.
Mainstream media.
Well, the mainstream media, I can't do it in one word. Mainstream media does their thing, and we have to fight for our coverage, but I think we're doing quite well, and we get the coverage I think we need.
Immigration.
Immigration, we should change the rules on immigration. We shouldn't encourage and subsidize illegal immigration.
War on terror.
Pardon me?
War on terror.
War on terror. Yeah, we better understand what the motive is. If we don't understand the motive, but we think terrorism comes from the fact that we're rich and free, believe me, we'll never solve that problem. We better understand foreign policy if we expect to take care of the terrorists coming here in this country.
All right, Congressman Ron Paul, thanks for joining us. We'll be talking to you again soon.